Silvertree was a village untouched by time. Nestled among rolling hills, it slumbered peacefully. Days drifted by like leaves on a slow river. Life was simple, predictable, except for Elias's shop. Elias's Curios was a place of wonder and whispers. It was crammed with forgotten treasures. Dusty books lined shelves, their pages whispering secrets. Strange trinkets gleamed in the dim light. Elias, a man as old as time itself, presided over it all. His eyes, like polished agates, held ancient wisdom. Elias knew the stories behind each object. He knew their origins, their powers. He spoke little, his words slow and measured. But when he did speak, people listened. They came from miles around, drawn to the mysteries within his shop. One day a traveller arrived. Clara, they called her. With eyes that shone with curiosity, she entered Elias's shop. She browsed the cluttered shelves, her fingers trailing over forgotten relics. Then she saw it. It was a clock, unlike any she'd seen. Crafted from dark wood, it hummed with an eerie energy. A single hand, like a sliver of moonlight, circled the face. Strange symbols, not numbers, marked its passage. This was no ordinary timepiece. This was the Timekeeper. "How curious," Clara murmured, drawn to its strange beauty. "What is it?" Elias, his voice a low rumble, replied, "That, my dear, is a thief. It does not tell time, it takes it." His words hung in the air, a warning, but Clara, captivated by the clock, barely heard. "How much?" she asked, her fingers tracing the clock's intricate carvings. Elias hesitated, his gaze fixed on Clara. He saw a spark in her eyes, a hunger for the unknown. He knew the risks, the price this clock demanded, but he also knew some temptations were too strong to resist. "It is not for sale," he said slowly, hoping to dissuade her. But Clara was already lost in the clock's enchantment. She insisted, offering him more money than he could refuse. And so, with a heavy heart, Elias relented. As Clara left the shop, the clock clutched in her hands, Elias felt a chill. He knew he had unleashed something dangerous into the world. He could only hope it was not too late. Clara hung the clock in her home, its presence both unsettling and exhilarating. Days turned into weeks. The clock ticked, its single hand moving with an unnatural rhythm. At first the changes were subtle. A forgotten memory, a missed appointment. But soon, time itself seemed to warp around Clara. Days vanished in the blink of an eye. She'd wake up to find the sun already setting. Weeks disappeared as if they were mere hours. Her reflection in the mirror grew older, her youthful vibrancy replaced by a haunting weariness. Panic seized her. She had to stop the clock. Frantically, she tried to remove the clock from the wall, but it wouldn't budge. It was as if it had become a part of the house, of her very being. She needed Elias. He would know what to do. But when she returned to Silvertree, the shop was gone. Only an empty space remained. Despair washed over her. She was trapped, her time slipping away.